people would argue that empowering women is essential to the health and development of strong families and communities. Hi, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Elena Russo. Women of Valor. It was founded to empower women in underserved communities in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. And their president, Teni Akinwuntan, joins us now. Teni, thank you for joining us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Give us a little history of Women of Valor. What led you down this path to create the organization?
I appreciate that, and I want to appreciate you guys for honoring me today. Women of Valor was founded to advance the well-being of the female gender and to support, engage, and empower women across communities.
And when you talk about empowering women, clearly you have programs that do that, but how do you go about accomplishing your goal?
Well, we have that done strategically, and the first one is to reach the women we want to empower, to rehabilitate them, and to repackage them for greater success. We know that women are open to becoming best of their versions. So we stand out there to make sure that they are heard, they're known, and they're able to venture out to become the best of their models.
What are some of the biggest issues that you see that women are faced with, whether it's a role that they play, that social discrimination may come into factor? I mean, what is it that you see on a daily basis mostly?
Quite a number. So I would start with a lot. So let me explain. So women have gone through a lot. Our target audience is towards the women of color in underserved communities in Maryland, which is targeted at the Baltimore City region and at the county region. Now, we also push that target towards women of color, that I am one of them. And I personally will say that there's been hyper segregation, there's been biases, there's been discrimination, as at most even at the workplace. So we stand, to be able to change the narratives and to be able to deploy and venture women how to become better versions of themselves. And daily at the Women of Valor, we see them every day. They come through the door every day, and we connect more to them every day. And they're willing to be heard. They're willing to be known. They're willing to see that their lives are appreciated. And while we all work into one room, we work on behalf of one another.
Teni, one of your themes is living true to thyself. What does that phrase mean to you, and why is it so important in the work that you do with Women of Valor?
Thank you, Alina, for that question. Historically, women have set boundaries and have compromised themselves by raising the standards of their lives to mean about what people think about them. So we've all lived with validations from people and set that as a ruling for our life. And I stand to object that because I believe strongly in the worth of every woman. So I want to make sure that every woman around me, including myself, are living truly to our worth, understanding that we are very valuable and we can be more for ourselves and the world around us. And each time a woman walks the room, you no longer work for yourself in this new era. You work for the every woman listening to you, watching you, rooting for you, and making sure that you become the best model the world should see at this point in life.
Well, clearly your mission behind Women of Valor is inspirational, and we thank you for coming in to share that with us today.
It's my pleasure, Lena. Thank you so much for having me.
You've just heard from Teni Akinwuntan, the president of Women of Valor. Thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Elena Russo.